too much emotional voting.
That's not true.
Like y'all leading with your hearts, and for a woman, your heart has never made the right decision for you. I know that for a fact. Every time we lead with our hearts, we get hurt even more. Like all of this emotional talking, all of this emotional voting, in the end, like you're not. What are y'all doing? It's not even making sense. This man Trump has not done anything to y'all. All y'all talk about is his personal business. This is a grown man. We all have some type of skeleton in our closet. What he did, what he do in his personal life, who he married, how many times, that has nothing to do with running the country. Absolutely nothing. All of this Democrat emotional talking, like you don't lead, you're not going to be able to lead this country with your emotions. We dealing with Russia. We dealing with all of these other countries that don't, they just waiting for America to fall. They waiting. Kamala cannot stand alone, as we can see now. She can't even. She's being asked questions, and it takes her at least 10 minutes just to answer the question, and then she still never answered the question. So you forced to ask her another question.
Are definitely sweating and scrambling to try to defame her right now because they worry.
What is wrong with this?
She's doing something right.
Where was y'all energy at for
Trump
Cornel West? Why didn't y'all vote for Cornel West to represent the Democrats?
Dodges some questions, but I know she eventually lands on her point. Trump dodges every single fucking question, every single one.
What about Cornel West? Trigger?
Hey, she's just a plant, y'all. Y'all gotta just ignore it. This is just a plant. She's just a plant.
What about all the other people that were running? Y'all didn't even like her in 2019. Y'all didn't like her. Y'all like her now because y'all don't like Trump.
She got like 1% of votes when she was running the first time. Why?
Because she was given to us. And you know the worst part about it is, it's funny because if anybody watched the Trump Joe Rogan interview, he said it. He said all of these same people prior to me running in 2016 was my friend. He said all of these. He said Oprah, I was one of the last people that was on her couch. He said that she was saying that she was going to be my vice president. Ever since the early 90s, Oprah, and you can go and look up the footage, was on his team and was saying that he's so sweet, I love him and all of this stuff. He said all of these same people that switched up on him, that saying that he erases all of a sudden. He said all of these people was the people that was right next to him, and he helped get him out of jail. He helped fund their campaign. He's a liar. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Like you just say stuff. You just say wild shit. You don't even debate the point. You don't even debate the point. Like you're not even debating the point. You just say random shit out of anywhere. And then I'm supposed to hold myself together and not call y'all hyenas when you just say something. You just randomly blurt out any fucking thing that come to your mind.
The truth. I randomly blurt out the truth, what I believe to be the truth.
Jesus Christ.
You know why they don't like Trump, Trigger? Because he was not warmongering. The warmongers, they wanted their payday. They wanted to make some money.
Oh, he was grabbing pussies. What's that? That's not warmongering.
Taking money from the Department of Justice.
He was grabbing pussies. I want to know that's not warmongering.
Most men grab pussies. What the fuck are you talking about? It's what we fucking do. We fucking grab pussies. What's wrong with that?
So it goes both ways though. So sleeping your way to the top is any better? Because she would have been a part of the pussy grab.
Hey, but why are you talking about her personal business? That has nothing to do with her personal business. Just like you said.
Word on the street is Kamala was at any party.
That somebody's personal life has nothing to do with.
But you just said he was grabbing pussy, so I bounced off that.
I mean, because y'all talking about whoremongers, so I'm just saying. War. About the whoremongers.
No, they said war, not war.
Fighting war.
W-A-R.
What a fucking idiot.
And this is why she's voting Democrat. Like you fit the description.
This bitch said a whoremonger.
Thank you. That's a compliment. Y'all, please vote Democrats. Amen. I hope I've done my job.
Like you don't matter, nigga. Take your ass to Nigeria, nigga. You get out of our business.
I definitely matter, and I am going to Nigeria. Thank you.
And anybody want to comment on Honey, Ariel, Carrie?
Yeah, I'll comment.
Go ahead, Ariel.
I do. Okay, I do agree with Ava that there is a lot of voting going on that is based on emotions, or especially identity politics. I do believe also if you're going to vote for Kamala, let's look at her track record as DA in California. I'm from California. So while she was DA in California, she didn't do nothing but turn into a hellhole, as well as Gavin Newsom. With that being said, she was in favor of Proposition 47 in 2014, which basically said, oh, if you don't basically steal over $950,
you are so right.
You'll just get a little misdemeanor, no felony charge. Yep. Now we have people, because I'm from California, who are sitting up here stealing in malls, turning it into a hellhole. So how could you sit up here and say, I want Kamala as president when you've seen what she did in California? Makes no sense. It's not logical. So honestly, another thing is Trump did come to California 2 times during this whole entire campaign. And I think California's going to turn red. A lot of Republicans are going to be from California this year round. I really do believe that to be so. So I'm praying California goes a little bit red.
They're trying to actually repeal, they're trying to replace Proposition 47. And they're trying to pass it through to make it tougher on criminals. But while she was a district attorney, Gavin Newsom was the mayor of San Francisco before he became governor of California. And she was the district attorney. You are absolutely right. Proposition 47 was the thing that opened the door for criminals to feel comfortable absolutely destroying all of these stores, which led to an exodus of small businesses over in California while she was on her way into the Senate. You are 100% correct. Ariel, thank you. I've never even thought of that, but you are 100% correct.
I just want to make one quick comment. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but whoever gets into office, I just hope that they don't drive us to hell and take away people's rights to choose the things that they want to do at the end of the day, and don't play God, because that's the biggest issue. Sometimes I think I have with Trump is that he's trying to play God, and he's saying that he's going to not do that, but his behavior his track record has not said that. So I just hope whoever gets into office actually lead the country in a good way that people can actually get things done. I never disagree with none of the points that was actually made about the economy or anything like that. And I don't agree with abortions, but I don't agree with people's rights being taken away to choose. They should have the autonomy to choose what they want to do. So at the end of the day, we can argue what's right or what's wrong. Abortions are wrong. I've done all the research, all that stuff on how abortions is done, what that look like, what the people go through mentally, all that stuff. I've counseled clients and everything across the board, young people, old people, middle-aged people getting abortions, that had abortions, all these different things. So all the facts and all the information that's been said so far, I really don't disagree with it. I just hope that the things that we're concerned about, they actually get taken care of. And that's it. That's all I have to say about this whole voting situation.
How did you feel when
And
Trump
I'm
was
done.
in
I'm
office?
complete.
How was your life when Trump was in office? Did he do something to you? Did he hurt you? That's a question.
He didn't do anything that he wanted to do, that he said to do. None of the things he said.
Give me a second.
He wanted to decrease. He increased
Can I have the controls. Give me the controls.
He tried to decrease.
Quentin, who is that?
Increase the.
It was for put her in the back. She can't unmute herself.
He was not talking, ma'am. He was talking to Honey.
Honey, like, well, you're saying that he was doing
I don't
things
have
like
no
this.
response to that.
Was your life negatively impacted?
I don't have no response to that. I'll say what I need to say. That's it.
I know with that question, I can say when Trump was in office, I closed on my first home. When Trump was in office.
Okay, so hold on. So she says she wanted to have a conversation, but she don't want to have a conversation.
She said any last comments, and I made my last comment. So I'm complete.
He asked you a question based off of what you said, though.
Yeah, and I said no answer.
She said no
I
answer.
hate black women. I hate this shit.
Stop.
Whatever. All right.
Then you have a right. You have a right to feel how you want to
He has
feel.
a right to not answer.
And he has a right to respond and say what he want to say too.
Oh God. Okay. Jesus.
This is not one-sided.
Yeah, I'm not bothered by
Quinn
it.
has
I'm
a
not
right to
bothered.
be able to express his emotions how he see fit.
So I want to
worried
say
about
this.
somebody
Look,
that don't like themselves. I'm not worried about that.
Look, I want to say this, and this is for real, right? When Trump was in office, I closed on my first home, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to buy my second home now. It'll be financial suicide. It don't even make sense, right?
You're still under Trump's tax law right now.
Listen.
That's because of Trump.
Wait, hold on. Let me say
Trigger,
something.
damn.
Hold on, let me say
What's
something.
wrong with you tonight? You don't really do this to people. Like, what's going on? Damn.
When Trump was in office, we got our first franchise open, right? Now we're trying to open our second franchise and everything has doubled. For my first franchise, we spent about, let's just say $200,000 getting everything to get contractors and everything building. For the same square footage today, it's costing me double to open my second store. When Trump was in office, I was selling product. The most expensive one was maybe $5.25, right? Today, I'm selling that same item for $10. And I'm not even trying to be funny or disrespectful, but everybody that comes to my window and complain, they are Black women, and they complaining about the prices. I'm trying to gather. Every time I'm at my business, I got Black women wanting to fight me because they don't want to pay $10 for a concrete, or they don't want to pay $7 for a gelati. So, like, if y'all gonna complain, if y'all gonna vote for this end, don't complain at people businesses, because inflation goes up for us too. It's not just y'all. So when I opened my business when Trump was in office, we opened every March. Our season start every March. It took me $10,000 to put product in my business, to put product in my store. Right now, when I open up in March under the Biden administration, it cost us at least $25,000 to $30,000 to put product in our store.
That's Trump's fault.
Listen, it's ridiculous what we paying right now. And Black women, we cannot afford it. We cannot. I don't get, white women don't come to my business and complain about the pricing. They respect what it is. Black men don't even come to my business and complain. They respect what it is. It's just the Black woman. And y'all still trying to keep, y'all been in poverty so long that y'all don't even know y'all in poverty. That's what blows my mind. Black women have been in poverty so long that you have adjusted and got comfortable and made your bed in poverty. That's why y'all are okay with voting for this administration again. And it's disgusting.
So you think that Trump is going to bring Black women out of poverty so they won't be brainwashed into being in poverty?
I think that the prices are going to get lowered. I think that it'll be easier for me and you to be able to invest in buying homes. Because let me tell you something about America. If you don't own nothing, nobody respects you. The goal is to own. You cannot go your whole life renting. You can't go your whole life on the side of the register where you giving the money. On the side of the business, on the outside of the business where you're giving the money. You cannot be here for 50, 60 years and have not came up with no economic power on the board. Because at the end of the day, America is about that money. Everybody got the same 24 hours. But the Democrats is making it so you will never own nothing. They don't want you to own anything. And y'all have to realize, y'all not tired of starting over. Y'all are keeping generational curses going. Y'all leave this world and you leave nothing to your children. You live in Democrat cities, you keep voting, even your locals, you keep voting Democrats in. And when I ride through, and I'm not even trying to be funny, when I ride through these liberal states and these liberal cities, they are shitholes. They are disgusting. And y'all proudly waking up every morning just living in this. It's insane what I see. It's disgusting. I can't live like that. And I feel bad for people who was born before me, because I look at women that's older than me and I be like, yo, how you been here 60 years and you don't own shit? Like, what you was doing?
Voting
You don't think that's a
Democrat.
personal thing, though, Ava?
You keeping generational curses going. Y'all not moving the right way. Y'all comfortable with being the
Because
customer.
I vote Democrat and I own 3 homes. I'm a little confused.
You own what?
3 homes.
Right.
You what businesses do you own? Do you own any businesses? And when did you buy your homes? Have you bought any homes under this administration? Do you plan on? Have you even tried to buy a home? Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, Anton, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Ava, just a little bit, honey.
You can correct
because
me
it
if
seems
I'm
like
wrong.
all this.
Hold on, Trigger. You could correct me if I'm wrong. I believe you have to make at least $120,000 a year just to qualify to buy a home right now. When Trump was in office, I believe it was $70,000 or $75,000 a year. There's no way in hell.
That's not facts.
The majority of
when you finish, I want to correct you.
I hate saying y'all because I'm a black woman too, but it's no way possible the bigger bulk of America will ever be able to qualify to own a home, because y'all not making $120,000 a year. Y'all not even making $70,000 a year.
I love you, Ava, but that's not correct.
What is the number?
Majority of people
It's not 420.
Let me correct you. I believe you're wrong. Are you finished,
She's
Ava?
100% correct.
Trigger.
At these interest rates, because interest rates are hovering close to 7% right now, and the cost of everything, because the true cost of owning a home is not even just what you paying in the mortgage. The property taxes, for example, over in Cook County, some of these people's property taxes went up over 86%. That's a fact. That's not my opinion, right? When you look at the maintenance that goes along with it, lumber is more expensive than what it was under Trump's administration. Every single thing went up across the board.
That's not true, though. You can't say that.
How is it not true?
You can't say that everyone's buying a house right now makes 120 grand or more. That's not true.
To qualify for affordability for a home, you have to make almost more than double.
My friend just bought a home 2 fucking months ago, and then she makes $65K.
But my point is, your friend, if she makes $65,000, how much was the house that she bought?
It was about like $250.
Okay.
No. Quentin. Respectfully, do you know how much the average cost of a home is in the United States of America today?
Well, she lives in Ohio, so it's pretty cheap.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Do you know the true
But the
cost?
prices across the board vary, so you can't.
Do you
really
know
say that
what
for
the
everybody in
average?
different states.
Yeah, you can go by. Well, let me be quiet.
It's 425. I'm aware.
So this is what I wanted to say, and I'm gonna be.
No. Stop. Okay, so if the average cost of a home is close to $500,000, okay, average, that's across the board, and you also take property taxes into consideration. You also take insurance. Don't live in California and do not live in Florida, because insurance companies are pulling out, and you got to get state-sponsored
Texas as well.
And you got to get state-sponsored insurance in order to even be able to survive. Ditto for the maintenance, closing costs, everything across the board. At above 6% interest rates, what do you think that the mortgage with the property taxes and the insurance is going to be on that? You think a person that makes $65,000 is going to be able to survive? And that ain't even including putting money in your 401k, retirement. Don't have a car. Don't need gas in that motherfucker either.
And don't live in New Jersey.
You can't even fully listen. Think about it. Listen, after taxes, you can't even fully fund your 401k and still afford to live.